Well, fall is right around the corner here in Houston. I think, I don't really remember the last time we actually had a fall, but on the calendar, it's coming right around the corner. And we thought we'd prepare a list of 6 things to do financially before the holidays hit. And the way the pattern of our calendar works is we have spring, and then you have, of course, summer. And when you hit summer financially, oftentimes you're not really paying attention. You're traveling, you're having fun, trying to enjoy the time off from school with kids or grandkids. And then we hit fall, and fall really is a good time to take a pause, look at things financially, make plans, because once the holidays and Christmas and New Year's, once all that hits, we kind of go right back into the mode of I'll get to it later. And so this list of 6 is certainly not fully exhaustive, but we do think it's things that you can do to kind of help get yourself started. Number 1, review your annual budget and compare that with your actual expenditures. I know it is awful to do this and it's not fun. First of all, we hope you have a budget because we certainly encouraged that, and if you're a client, we encourage that all the time. 2, pull up those bank statements, look at how things are actually spending, because I bet you're not tracking it like you would like. Go ahead and start tracking that. See if you're following that budget or not. And if you're not, make some adjustments, because it's pretty critical. There's not a successful business in the world that doesn't follow a very strict budget. It's no different for your household finances. Remember, run your finances as a profit, for-profit business, not at a deficit, and certainly not a non-profit business. 2, go ahead and build out that Christmas list. Aunts, uncles, nephews, grandkids, put them all on, whoever you want to buy for. Kind of budget out how much you want to spend. Go ahead and start that early, because again, once Christmas hits, it's going to be fast and furious, and you can quickly find yourself in a position of, uh-oh, I spent a lot more than I thought. Well, if you make a good budget and you stick to it, that won't happen. It's also a good time to review beneficiary designations of your IRAs, 401ks, life insurance, anything that has a beneficiary designation attached to it. Go ahead and review that. If you would like to review them here, just give us a call. We'll review them with you. We do try and review regularly during your annual or account reviews, but certainly it's always a good time, especially now, to take a look at those. Fourth, I'm counting wrong. Start planning for capital expenditures in 2019. We've all got projects, things we want to do, money that and money is going to be required to do those. So whether it's an upgrade on some flooring in your home or maybe a big trip, go ahead and start planning that out now, and start budgeting that in. Build the budget for 2019 so that it's 1, you can afford it, and 2, there's no surprises financially. Start planning that out. If you are on Medicare, this is the 5th thing. So if you're on Medicare, open enrollment is starting October 15th. It runs through December 7th. It's a good time to start having conversations with either yourself, if you do your own Medicare planning, or we can help you, or there's some experts out there. If you're with AT&T, there's Aon Hewitt. It's a good time to go ahead and start those conversations to make a good Medicare plan for 2019. Again, Medicare A and B is pretty simple, but when it comes to supplemental coverage and prescription drug coverage, there's lots of options out there, and you can change every single year. So it's a good time to review whether or not there may be a better choice for you in 2019. And finally, review the emergency fund. Pull up that bank statement, figure out where that emergency fund is at. Again, we recommend 3 to 6 months of expenditures as an emergency fund. If it's down from the beginning of the year, it's probably a good time to start making a plan on how to rebuild that, because certainly it's important to have one. You're going to use it at times. When you do, you got to build in a plan to replenish that emergency fund. If you need some help with that, certainly we can help you. Again, those are 6 things to do, sort of fall financial preparedness. We could always help you out with more things if you would like, but start with those 6, and I think you'll be at a really good spot once the holidays hit with Christmas and heading into next year. Hope you have a great week. We'll see you in a couple weeks.